Yo, what is good with it, man? We are back with another video. Hey, I know I've been gone for a few months, but we are back better than ever, man. I know you've all been seeing that Kevin Durant to Houston trade, but just in case you haven't, I'm gonna run it down real quick. So Kevin Durant to Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, 5 first-round picks, and the 10th pick of the draft this year. And I don't know about you guys, but the way that this looks, it looks like the Suns got fleeced. I mean, you all saw what the Grizzlies got for Desmond Bane a few weeks ago, and it looks like this is a way worse package from the Rockets in all honesty. The way I see it, Kevin Durant is 37 years old, so from his perspective, he's obviously looking to go to a win-now team, and the Rockets have a pretty great young core. They have Sengun, Jabari Smith, Amen Thompson, and that's just to name a few. I mean, the team is really deep. This year, they were the number 2 defense all year, and now you're adding one of the greatest offensive weapons of all time, and you still have a really good coach. So I believe if everybody is healthy, we're looking at a minimum of 62 plus wins if everybody stays healthy, of course. And I'll even go as far as to say that they are a more complete team on paper than any team this year. That's not including the Celtics, but we all know that Tatum is going to be out for the next year, so prayers up to him. But back to KD, aside from the win-now situation, it was obvious that he wanted to go to a tax-friendly state. And if you don't know, Texas is one of the few states that has a 0% tax income, which is probably why their minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. But with an NBA contract like KD's, this will probably be the first time in his career where he'll get to keep 100% of his NBA salary. This isn't even a theory either. I mean, 3 of his destinations were the Rockets, Spurs, and Heat, and the word on the street is that he was actually very close to joining the Heat, but the Heat didn't want to give up Jaime Jaquez and Haywood Highsmith. Yeah, you heard that right, Heat fans. Pat Riley thinks that Jaime Jaquez and Haywood Highsmith are more valuable than Kevin Durant. Now, the only logic I can think of behind this decision is that they saw that a KD trade alone is not going to put them over the edge and make them contenders. I mean, if you think about it, Kevin Durant on the Heat, who has Tyler Hero as a second option, I don't think that's a championship team. No offense. I'm going to assume that the Spurs were the same way, and they figured they wouldn't be able to get Kevin Durant without trading De'Aaron Fox, and it would have been pointless since De'Aaron Fox is a relatively young star who probably hasn't hit his prime yet, so him and Wemby still have a good 5-year window to be contenders as long as they both stay healthy. Now you're probably thinking, why did the Rockets trade Jalen Green if he's a more younger and athletic version of De'Aaron Fox? And listen, I'm from the 5 & 9. I went to high school with this guy for a year, so that's how I know this is from an unbiased opinion. But Jalen Green has not shown any improvement since his rookie year, and I think the Rockets know that a 37-year-old Kevin Durant is better than Jalen Green at his potential peak. And yes, he's only 23 years old, but the way that the Rockets play, he just doesn't fit the system. I mean, he's averaging less points and assists this year than he did in his rookie season, and along with that, he was absolutely abysmal in the 2025 playoffs, only averaging 13 points a game despite having a 38-point game. And that's what I mean, he's just very inconsistent, and he doesn't make up with it with his defense, and I think that's why the Rockets decided to keep Amen Thompson instead of Jalen Green, because it sucks knowing that someone that you drafted at number 2 was supposed to be your franchise player and wasn't able to play in the closing lineups because he couldn't guard a parked car. There are a lot of people that disagree with me on social media, including quote-unquote analysis, who think that this move does not instantly make him favorites in the West. And they're insane because Kevin Durant as a Sun alone averaged 27, 5, and 6 on all-time great efficiency at his age. And keep in mind that he was doing a lot of this as a second option behind Devin Booker. And I wouldn't be surprised if he averaged 30 points a game this year with his playmaking to Fred VanVleet and Sengun. I think that he will have more of a chance to play off ball, and that is where I think that he plays the best. Now for the current Phoenix Suns, I honestly don't know what they are doing. They obviously are shopping Bradley Beal, but he's going to be owed $100 million for the next 2 years, and no offense to Bradley Beal, but in my opinion, he's just not that great of a player anymore. Nobody's going to want to take on that contract. So far, the Suns have 5 shooting guards and 4 centers in the depth chart, and if they remain the same to start the season, I hope that Devin Booker requests a trade, because he doesn't deserve this, and they will undoubtedly miss the playoffs next year with how deep the West is. This is what their starting lineup looks like right now, and you can quote me on this. If everybody stays healthy, the Houston Rockets are going to go no less than 16-5 in the playoffs next year and potentially sweep whoever they play in the finals. That is honestly what I think, and that is going to be the end of the video though. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to see more videos like this, and peace out.